Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It's the last show of the year for AEW. It's the last show of the year for us. And I'm glad I've got Knock here to spend it with me. We're going to be watching AEW Rampage. Knock, how you doing?
I'm good, man. The ball is about to drop in a few hours. We're about to end the year off right with another stream. Shout out to Zach, man. He couldn't be here for the stream, but he's been holding it down for so many weeks.
This is the house that Zach built. We're just holding it down for this week.
I don't know if we said all that.
Well, I mean this stream.
Okay, the stream. Yeah. I'll give him his credit. He's been holding it down.
Yeah.
Those big arms of his.
I don't have the bubbly to pop, but I'll go ahead and open up a Dr. Pepper for
Let's
right now.
go.
As we get Darby and Sting coming out.
Oh, man. Yep. Over there in Jacksonville. I'm still not a fan of that, how they have the entrance set up. But I don't know what they can do. But I like the whole look of Daly's place. Besides that,
They should definitely do more. It can't be.
Yeah.
I know they're limited because of the design, but there has to be more. Someone has to have creativity.
Something, man.
Do you know what match this is going to be with Darby?
I'm trying to think right now. The versus the Acclaimed. Oh, we can hear him cut a rhyme on Sting right now.
Okay. Let me know how it is.
They just got a big win on AEW Dark against Bear Country.
Bear Country jobbing out lately.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing I heard was the daddy thing. I didn't hear anything else.
It's not one of his better ones. He definitely hit on like the current events news, that trial with that woman and the booster shots. You're trying to get some heat with that, but it was all right.
Okay. He does not do too much in the year. Just
I thought he could have came a little better for Sting, man. I thought it would have been a nice moment, but it was all right.
Well, I feel like I think next week they have the actual tag match, so maybe he's saving up for that. Because I could have sworn that they talked about, I don't know, a tag match or a main event on Dynamite.
That's true. But yeah, let us know in the chat what you guys are thinking, man. Eric's been holding down the stream. The stream looks so clean right now, man. Think about where we were starting last year. We weren't even live at this point last year.
That's right. We were going. What episode were we on at this point last year? Do you remember?
This must have been somewhere in like the late 20s, maybe 31 to 32, if anything.
Right. I think that's about the time that you might have started editing, and you held it down for a good long time. You did a damn good job, professional job.
I was trying, man.
I'm glad we going live took some stress off you there, so I'm glad.
Yeah, it did, man. Because it took a while to get. It took a lot. I tried to put a lot into those pre-recorded podcasts we were doing. So if you guys are watching that, man, sure, definitely appreciate it. And I just realized one of my video was off there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I don't know why I didn't tell you. That's my bad.
Well, I'm back here. I could have sworn it was on this whole time, but yeah, the podcast has been great. Eric's been holding it down there. We're gonna get some more videos for you guys, man. I promise. Next year we're gonna have a lot of stuff. We're gonna make that push for 1K going into next year, man. Last year on this time, I told Eric, man, we were already at like 90 something subs, barely cracking 100. Now we're at 630, like Ricochet's finishing move.
Yeah, we've been coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, I still tell people, like, I think those champions videos you did, highly educational, nice. Like, if you want to learn some championship facts, go check out those videos Knox did. They are amazing. Check them out.
Yeah, man, I gotta get more of those out. I miss doing them. Work's been hectic, but I'm gonna lock in. I'm trying to get some out next week, as early as next week. If you guys want to stick with us, rock with us, keep sharing our stuff. Right now, it's a nice match between Darby and Bowens. Bowens is a solid wrestler. He's actually pretty good, and he knows what he's doing in there. He seems comfortable.
He's good. I still think when they split, he needs to do something. I don't know what he does
for sure.
Split.
For sure. So I don't know why they don't show the shot of the crowd as the hard cam, because that's such a beautiful shot to have.
Yeah, that's right. That
Like right here, when they do this little bit of it, that's such a nice shot.
Right. I don't know. I don't know what's up with them and their production crew. I don't know where they hired these people from, but they're pretty weird with these angles.
Like in the beginning of AEW, it wasn't good at all. Then they got really good for a little bit of time in that gap. Now all of a sudden I'm starting to see a little bit of holes.
Right.
So I don't know. Of course, it's not an easy job for sure. Not downplaying it, but they're professionals here.
Exactly. But I don't know. It's strange because I get that you can't predict everything that happens in wrestling if you're in the control room, but you should be able to at least have a general idea of
like
cameras.
You can definitely see the flow of it sometimes. See what's going to happen if you watch it enough.
But you're right. It's definitely not easy because Kevin Dunn should be the best in the world at it. He's not that good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice one, Darby. Take that.
Yeah, that's a good shot right there.
This is for a New Year's Eve special. I would not have booked this match. Nothing against these two. It's just this isn't a draw for me.
Yeah. I think Darby needs maybe one more year in the spotlight before he becomes like an even bigger star. Because, like, I think potential-wise, he could hit that Jeff Hardy type of love, but he's not there quite yet.
Yeah.
And I think I might say this on a podcast too, but 2022, man, if they give me Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, I'll be so excited. I cannot wait to see that.
Oh, they have to. If Jeff does sign, then it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just hope Jeff doesn't kill himself.
That's the thing. I can't imagine Jeff needed a match. I'm thinking, I'm worried about the other guy not trying to kill himself. Like, it's crazy. Like, the similarities are there. Mick Foley even said if he was in his prime, man, he would have the crowd fearing and crying for Darby's life.
Oh, man.
I know he just to see they get the team to have fun with this guy in the ring.
That would be awesome. That would be terrific.
Yeah.
To see.
Yeah. That's another guy he has similarities with right there. Just jumping off Hell in a Cell cages, man, not even looking.
Right. And real quick, for anyone who's watching, during the commercial break, you can catch some gameplay of Fire Pro Wrestling World. I don't have the cool stuff like Zach does, so this is the best I can offer you.
It's a nice little setup right here. Got him in the octagon.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was a match. I just tried it for the first time. But
okay.
It's Cody versus Ethan Page, because that's what we're getting tonight for the TNT Championship.
Man, I told these guys in the chat I really wanted Sammy to have a longer reign, but I mean, they're really forcing Cody, man. He has a new shirt out too, like babyface, heel, and they check off winner.
Oh, God. He's going into it so hard. It's not working.
Yeah, he is. It's not working at all. I know the promo where this started, but they keep having that running joke on Twitter about him being the one that ended races.
Oh, that's right. I've seen that. Yeah.
Someone put in his Wikipedia bio too.
That's hilarious.
It's just, I wonder if he sees this type of stuff.
I think he does.
There's no way he's not. He has to be seeing this.
Right.
Damn. Darby just got pulled over that ring post, man. That was bad. Like, I don't know.
Sorry about it.
Like, I can see how he can do that sell and make it kind of safe and not hurt as bad, but he just, like, doesn't land properly. Like, he just flings himself.
It's crazy that he hasn't... I don't think he's been injured yet. Like, he hasn't been on the
Not
shelf.
at all.
Yeah.
Man, he has that skateboarder's body, man. They just take so much pain.
I just remember... I can't remember if it was Triple H or somebody from that era who was, like, really muscled. Was like, yeah, that's the reason these modern day people get injured so much. They don't have the muscle like we do. I just want Darby to go up to him and be like, yeah, you should start skateboarding.
Exactly. I couldn't picture that, man. That'd be a bad movie if you Triple H skateboard. Anyone in the chat, I was telling Eric earlier about Big Swole said on her podcast the reason she left because she just didn't feel like the structure was there for the women. They had to do so much to get them on TV. She felt like the representation wasn't there. She has no ill will towards AEW. She just didn't feel like her piece was right. She felt like it was being disrupted. So, respect to her for just being honest. No ill will. She said her daughter wasn't seeing any diversity when she was watching. She'd watch WWE for Biggie and Bianca. Didn't see anyone like that on AEW. What else did she say real quick? And then she said like on her final like big match, you guys even see because it's on Dark, the Big Swole versus Diamante, the 3 strikes match. Kenny like said, wow, he gave her props, and apparently backstage for a while they kind of butted heads a little bit, not in like a negative way, but just they didn't see eye to eye on certain things.
Right.
So yeah, she had like an exit meeting. She told him this stuff, and she left the company. I hope she can find a big spotlight because I think she deserves that somewhere. I don't think it's WWE. I don't know where it could be. Maybe Impact, but we'll see.
See, that's what I've been saying about AEW since for the longest time.
Yeah.
You should be. WWE is not a good place for diversity. Like,
yeah,
I know right now we've got Big E as champion. We had Bianca, and the last 2 W champions were black. But their booking is not on par as when it's a non-black champion. Like, no one should look at WWE and say they're doing it right.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of the times, man. This is the first time in 50 years we had 2 back-to-back black champions. That tells you something. I don't know. Like the AEW can just be pushing so few guys. I want to see more powerhouse hops, more people like that.
Right.
And just you could have more than one women's match at the show. WWE is doing that, and I don't want to keep looking at WWE saying, "Oh, this is a good example," but they have way more than one women's segment match on the show.
And in all honesty, the 2 women matches they have, like they usually have one that's good because they have like Horseman and Bianca or something.
Yeah.
And then the second one is like whoever produced this one probably shouldn't have, but even they still do it.
Yeah.
AEW,
you gotta get them because I mean, again, I watch AEW Dark Elevation, but I know the majority of the wrestling fans do not.
Right.
And then the bad thing about Dark Elevation now is a lot of those matches are like 2 minutes. Like they're not even real matches anymore. It's like they cut people's entrances. They have the main person come out with an entrance, and they have the match for like 2 minutes, just jobbing out. So then what's the actual point?
It's just sad. I don't know. I don't get where they went wrong with that because they had all the momentum. Like on the singular shows, like the pay-per-views before Dynamite, they had women matches.
Yeah.
And they have the talent now.
Yeah, so there's definitely room for improvement. I do believe people there will make these adjustments, and I will note that even on Dynamite this last week, there was like 2 women's segments. They had a match, not 2 matches yet, but they're improving on the storylines. Like we have this Anna Jay, Ty Conti tag team storyline with the Bunny and Penelope Ford's been going on for quite a long time now. There's quite a few storylines that they're getting better at, but still a work in progress.
Right. Yeah, and that's gonna be. Is that on Dynamite or is that on Rampage? Their street fight.
That's this should be the match after this one.
Okay. See, that's. I was gonna say if it's on Rampage, it better main event, but I don't think it will because that's gonna be Cody and Ethan. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have opened with Cody and Ethan. I would have been fine with that. They usually open with the big matches sometimes.
Actually, they should. You're right. They should have because I think this should have gone second. This isn't really. This isn't a bad match. It's just not hitting for me on that level.
For sure. Well, I think they can. They don't need as much time for a match. And I like all the guys involved. Well, that's the other one. Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida. That's another storyline they've been going for months now.
That's true.
That doesn't just involve the title, and I think I'm pretty sure that they're going to have their 4th match. I'm going to bet Serena Deeb wins to get a 5th match, and they'll probably end on that one, maybe at a pay-per-view or something. But they're both very talented.
Definitely, I agree. And real quick, Happy New Year's to people in Chile. My friends just wish me Happy New Year's. Right back at them.
Oh, man, let's go. I got a few friends from Chile. Shout out to y'all.
This Andrade. Okay, Andrade.
He's back?
Darby?
I don't know if I need Andrade versus Darby. There's no way Andrade can lose this.
Yeah, you're right. I honestly, I was telling Zach, I think last week, that my biggest problem with AEW right now is that their storylines don't ever have a full stop. They just transition with no real ending. I don't know if I feel like Andrade's, whatever storyline he was in, ended. So it's weird that he's doing this.
What was his first one again? Because it wasn't with Cody. That kind of just happened. he had this magical relationship with Malachi Black that they transitioned him into Cody.
It was Pac.
Right, it was Pac and the Lucha Bros, which I guess he stopped trying to take him over and be their boss. Then they did that Chavo thing, which is kind of weird. I don't want to say they're dropping the ball on him because he had good matches, but I feel like they just don't know what to do yet.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, because I feel like they want to book him strongly, but you also have so many other people that you have to book strongly.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with Cody being booed a lot. Like, I feel like that Malachi Black storyline should have went a different way, and that kind of didn't end have a solid ending. And now he's spitting in girls' faces, and not the cool way like Carlito.
Right.
Oh man, showing a trailer for No Way Home. This is why I knew I had to see it right away. Now they're spoiling so much shit in this trailer. This is too much to be showing.
Yeah, I'm glad I skipped the trailers because I really enjoyed seeing all this stuff right off the bat. Even though I know they paintbrush some people out.
Yeah, you did it the right way. I had seen the trailer and it didn't affect anything, but I expected certain things.
Right.
You didn't see Eternals yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay. There was an end credit scene that happened, and I didn't really understand what they were revealing, but I seen someone post about it today, and now I understand it's pretty cool.
Is it still worth checking out? Like, do you think it's
the movie?
Yeah.
And if you got Disney Plus, anybody out there, I wouldn't go see it in theaters, but I don't think it's that bad. It's just I could have waited for Disney Plus to watch it.
Okay.
The must-watch movies for Marvel this year for any fans out there: Spider-Man: No Way Home, of course. Shang-Chi, that was a huge surprise, and even Black Widow was really good. I think Florence Pugh is ready to take over that role, man. She is genius.
That's good. She's been posting about it a lot on social media, so I think she's hyped for it.
Yeah, she's ready, man. She's really good. To the point where if you're a big fan of Marvel, you'll like it. And if you're a casual fan, you'll like it still too. So there's a lot of good stuff going on there.
I think that. Real quick, while we're on break and while I'm setting up the next match, do you have any moments at all? Not even any genres, anything specific. Any great moments from this year, wrestling wise?
Oh. I think obviously the biggest one, was CM Punk returning to wrestling. Like, you kind of expected, kind of didn't, and it actually happened. That was pretty crazy. WrestleMania, freaking, I gotta give the guy his props. Bad Bunny put the work in. A celebrity who's in his prime in music right now put the work in and put on a hell of a match. I didn't think I'd see Bad Bunny doing a Canadian Destroyer at WrestleMania. Shout out to Morrison for putting him over and being willing to work with him. Bianca Belair, her coming out party, her and Sasha killing it, man. There's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of stuff.
It was a pretty good year.
Yeah. The conclusion of Hangman and Omega, that was nice to see. Omega, had a kind of an underrated year this year.
He did. Do you think this puts him in the greatest of all time, like this storyline? Because wrestling wise, he's great. But
wrestling wise, he's been there.
Right.
Do you count, I know it's not much of on TV stuff, but his Omega Okada storyline, some of the BT stuff with the Golden Lovers, he's had great storylines in the past. The storyline with Cody was amazing.
Right.
But it just wasn't like a TV type storyline. They don't even reference those storylines, I don't think. So it's tough.
I personally count it, but I feel like
I do too.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's kind of been forgotten about now, in a sense, or it's not just remembered. At least they don't acknowledge it on TV and AEW.
Exactly.
But for sure, he solidified his position as one of the greatest of all time. The fact that they gave the storyline time, it's over a year and a half, maybe 2 years of storyline building this up. So definitely an all-time storyline.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite thing is you can never retell who's going to be the face, who's going to be the heel.
Yeah. it seemed like it was Hangman the entire time building up for a while of it.
Yeah.
My only issue is, and I know it's like a nitpick, but like for production for me, man, AEW really needs to find their big pay-per-view. That would have been amazing if they had like their Mania moment, have them face each other,
Right.
So they got to figure that out.
I don't know why it's just not all out.
Yeah.
Simple.
Like your biggest pay-per-view of the year has to be in the biggest stadium, has to look different than the other pay-per-views, because all these pay-per-views they have kind of look the same.
Right.
Full gear, they changed up a little bit, but besides that, like, I don't know. It has the same feel for a lot of them.
Agreed. Like if they're gonna do, I mean, I hope they don't just do all out in the same like in Chicago all the time.
Yeah, they got to switch that up. I mean, the LA market is right there. They have not tapped into yet. I don't know what is the holdup.
Right.
I know Tony Khan did say if the pandemic didn't happen, he wanted to bring AEW to the UK. That's another market, man. That'd be amazing to see how every there. Those fans are always on fire. But back on the show, they're getting straight to it, man. Ty Conti and Anna Jay going straight for the bunny and up Penelope Ford. That's a heavy right hand.
Yep, straight for the table.
I've been really enjoying this feud, man. Like, they've both been getting, it's kind of 50-50 booking, but they both look strong. And it's just, they got to bring women's tag team belts, I think, at some point, having these two women or these two groups together.
Yeah, if they should do it eventually.
Oh, shit.
Still got to fix their booking.
Penelope's going for a moment right now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my gosh. That looked painful.
I can't. Oh my god.
Somebody check her.
That table. I mean, yeah, they're not that heavy, so I get it.
Yeah, but I think that's a knee straight to the throat. I got to look at it again, but that didn't look good at all.
They didn't.
Nothing, again, that's not their fault. They can't do anything about that, but
right.
That was a hard insult right there. Damn.
Well, I say they're not that heavy. I mean, that's why the table didn't break. Not that.
Yeah.
They should have main evented.
It should have. Especially since Cody's about to get booed out the building coming up.
Right.
Yeah. I think the way they've been building this matchup for however long.
Sorry, yeah.
How'd that happen?
I didn't even see. Was that from? She get hit?
Is she good?
I think she might be.
You think she bladed?
I don't think so.
That looks legit. Is she good?
And she was out of it for a second there.
She was. She looks a little dazed. If you're watching, the bunny, she's about to have a T-shirt, first of all.
Yeah.
But Ty Conti's busted open, too.
See,
that might be a blade job.
I was really scared when they announced this match because I don't think, except for maybe what's her? Well, I guess the bunny and
I think the bunnies had matches like this. Maybe Penelope.
Yeah, so those two, I guess they might have experience, but the other two, they're green when it comes to this.
Yeah, I don't think Ty's had a match like this, and Anna's still fresh.
Right.
The crowd's into it. I mean, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
These women ain't holding back. And it's stuff like this where, like, if it's not as clean as it should be, I can't fault them for, like, the table not breaking, certain things like that, because they're busting their ass right now, and that's something you really can't control.
Right, that's just life.
But they haven't broke a stride yet. Damn.
This is a street fight.
They might break a back, but they haven't broke a stride yet.
Oh. Damn, her back bent with that chair.
Like, I know she's flexible, but damn.
Yeah.
And here we go with the commercial break, or picture-in-picture. But this takes me completely out of the match. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. This is the last time I'll say it, because I know Zach's going to say it enough when we do the actual episode, but this should have main evented.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you make this decision. Cody doesn't need a main event at this point, and he's main evented how many times? I don't think any of these women have ever main evented, and I think it's been a nice notch in their belt to have that with this type of match, man. This is a blow-off match for this feud that's been going on for, like, at least half the year.
Right. Especially seeing as, like, this feud has, I think, mainly been on Rampage. Like this, I don't know. This feels like
I
this
think
is
so.
their
I think a
show.
lot of these matches since Anna Jay's come back, this has been on Rampage.
Right. So stick to it. Give them the main event of their show.
The bunny is gushing. Someone needs to check on her.
That's crazy.
I mean, she's still going. She's still going strong. But like, damn.
I can't even tell if that's a play or not. Because I missed the beginning of the match. I don't know what.
Yeah, because some of it was in her mouth too. I don't know if that the blood just trickled down to her mouth or she was actually bleeding from the mouth as well. I will admit, they're keeping me watching the picture-in-picture, like, because this is pretty brutal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still kind of looking at the picture-in-picture right now.
That's props to the women in that match, because I've never seen a match, even like a high caliber one on Dynamite or Rampage, I've cared about picture in picture. Yeah, at first I thought it was like a great thing, like when they first started doing picture in picture. But
real quick, we got Toy Bandit. By God, Bunny, for real, man. She is busted.
Seriously.
Man, how many Spider-Man No Way Home commercials we don't get?
I know. Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm glad it's doing successful, but damn, it is everywhere.
Yeah, the V trigger. I was lucky enough not to get spoiled in Spider-Man, but I did get spoiled in Hawkeye before I watched it. And avoid spoilers if you can. It didn't ruin it for me, but it definitely didn't help.
Damn. Yeah, just everyone just stop spoiling everything.
Yeah. We're looking at you, IGN.
Oh man, this feels like a match that JR should have been there for us.
Yeah, that'd have been nice.
My God.
It'd been nice to have JR.
Yeah.
Wow, now they're in a full commercial here.
That's weird. I've never seen.
Yeah.
Maybe they have, and I just don't remember. Going from picture to picture, the full commercial.
Yeah, I forget which match it was, but they had some match end in picture in picture. Like, I don't know how you make that mistake.
That was so stupid. It was like a big profile match too. Like,
I'm pretty sure. I was like very shocked. Like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like it involved Lucha Brothers or something.
It might have. It was something. It was some big important.
Yeah.
Match that should not have. Let's get Adam Cole back in.
Adam Cole, baby. Did you see what Britt got him for Christmas?
I can't remember. I think I did, but
she got him these like like the Young Bucks were those like Dior type Jordans.
Oh yeah.
She got him custom made once for Halo, and it looks so clean. I'm like, damn, man.
Cool.
He had the biggest smile on his face too. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
that's a good gift.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Anna Jay. Oh my God, Anna Jay's put in the Queen Slayer on the bunny, and she's fucking bloody,
Oh my
bro.
God.
It's bad. This is a hell of a match.
Oh boy, oh boy. She probably can't even see out that high.
There's no way she can see. There's no way. She's definitely getting a t-shirt after this. She has to. Anna barely kicked out right there, man. And it goes so well with her gimmick too, because like she's crazy and all over the place.
Right.
So all this color, as you say in the business, or blood, it's good look. I just hope she's okay though.
Yeah. Ooh.
Now be forward with the cutter. They have another table set up, so I'm thinking to go for another spot. Hopefully, it breaks. So I want them to have that visual of the table breaking.
Right.
Is she going for tax? Yo, what is good with the bunny? Look, Eric, if you've seen her in TNA, man, she was like that helpless girl who was Maria's assistant for a while. And like now she's this like crazy buddy. Like it's such a character diversion. It's like if you've seen Eugene go to Big Foot in a way. Not exactly, because she was, she wasn't a bad character like Eugene, but
yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I would be perfectly fine if every wrestler agreed to never use thumbtacks again.
Yeah. Thumbtacks or Legos? I know you asked before, but
I would take Legos.
You take Legos?
I just don't want anything piercing me or anything like.
Yeah.
Legos, I'll live with it. It'll hurt like fuck. I'll live with it.
I hope they gave him extra pay for this match. This is crazy.
I hope so.
Oh my gosh. Man, I will say this though, as there's been great women's matches in AEW. There have been great matches. This is raising the bar. They've raised the bar again. Because it's not just the top women like you expect it from Britt Baker, you expect it from Hikaru Shida. We just like the mid card type women putting on a hell of a match like this.
Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, I think WWE definitely does more quantity with their women.
Yeah.
Which AEW should definitely improve on. But I think AEW has more. Oh my god, arm.
Yeah. Someone might be injured after this match.
Oh.
I hope Ty's okay. Her arm was in a bad spot.
I feel like I forgot who I said before. I think I said Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, where they're now retroactively ECW originals. These four women are right there with them now.
Oh my gosh! Do not go for a pile driver. Do not go for a pile. Oh my gosh! I don't want to. I don't want to see this. Oh my gosh!
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
never
no.
in my life that I think I'd see Ty Conti NXT being gushing in blood like this.
This is crazy. I do not envy Ethan Page for going after this match.
No, I don't envy Cody. Like, why would you not put this as the main event? Cody's gonna get booed out the building.
Oh, that's why I don't envy him. He had the power. Cody could definitely.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, what the? Oh,
yo, who taught it? Who's teaching Anna Jay this stuff? Oh my god!
Oh.
That's a hell of a visual.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
This should have main evented. 100% should have main evented.
Yeah.
Give him 5 more minutes too. Like, great match from these women. Well, first of all, great match. Probably the best match in all their careers at this point.
I think so, by far. I almost want to give this a 5 stars just because every moment of it was.
I just hate that the table didn't break for them. That's the only thing I will say. Not on them. I don't take any points away from them. I just hate that they don't have that visual of the table breaking for the moonsault.
Right. He's got the second.
I think
one, the power driver.
Huh?
He's got the
Look
power
at
driver
the buddy, bro.
That's ridiculous. Oh my god.
I'm gonna hit up Zach in the chat real quick. I'm not gonna tell him any spoilers, but
he needs to see this ASAP. And then I get that the show must go on, and this is why it should have been invited too, because you go straight from that amazing match straight into the next thing, and it just let's sit on that for a second.
I can't believe what I just saw from them. I didn't expect all that. I don't know who planned this match out, what the conversation was backstage, but they just went out and said, let's steal the fucking show.
Yeah. I don't even care about this Hangman Daniel Bryan thing right now. I wish that was the main event so I could just let that sit, but
they deserve that. Oh man, that's a missed opportunity. But shout out to those women, man.
At this point, I'm expecting a 6-star match. What's coming up? There has to be some spots that, and this isn't a no DQ match that's coming up, but it better be. They better change their mind.
Yeah. And here's my thing too. So there's only 3 matches on Rampage. We have a half hour left in the show. I don't want to see Ethan Page with Cody for no half hour.
Right.
I like it, but not after that. You could have gave the women a little more time, I think.
You're right.
Let it soak in a bit more. You know, there's a moment before they cut away where Ty Conti was outside putting the Anna Jay in the ring. They could have had a little more of that moment. Let that sit a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Well, do you think they could have? I don't mean as their ability, but I don't know if I could go longer if I was in that. I'd be like, that's a lot of punishment.
Okay. All right, fine. Like not exactly longer the match, but at least let's give me something a little more with that. Let us see a walk to the back or something like that.
Right.
Let us see the ovation, the claps. Like we just witnessed something great right now, and we just cut away that quick.
Agree. That was a misstep. I don't get what it is. I don't know if it's Tony. I don't know if they don't have enough women in the back or what.
I don't think it might be that, honestly.
It's just weird, man.
Like I just feel like they kind of rushed a lot through some things. Like we even said it when Britt won the title. Like they kind of rushed that moment. I felt like we could have sat on that a little more.
They did. They 100% did.
There has to be at least a women's tag tournament again, or the championships after this. Or that's a missed opportunity.
I'm just curious because if they do I don't want any buys because that was stupid. I'm pretty sure every
that was very stupid. You could have put more women in that for all that.
Right. Because I think every woman who had a buy pretty much made it through. Like they just
exactly.
That was weird.
Like I don't know. Just it's not even like just have people a part of it. You could have had Big Swole a part of it. I would have been upset if she lost first round, but at least she would have been a part of it and doing something.
Or just have do what NWA did. Bring in some outside talent.
Could have did that too.
Let them go not all the way, but let them go far, like round 2. You're not gonna win, but
yeah. That's the I don't know if you see Cody, that's the shirt I was talking about right there.
Okay, switching back.
Little yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
When you said it, I thought it was like a social media thing, but you're blurring I don't know. It's too far.
I don't know, and my thing is too. I feel like I seen Roman do that too, like not too long ago, or someone else did something similar to that.
No, you're right. That's the same thing exactly we're talking about. That I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the guy.
I'm the guy. Yeah. Which it didn't work for him at that point.
No, it didn't. Like Cody is slowly turning into, as much I do generally like John Cena, but he's turning into the worst parts of John Cena and Roman Reigns combined.
Yeah. It seems like it's almost unavoidable with these big companies. Like they can't have a nice babyface without getting booed. And Cody's not even in the main event that often.
Right.
He puts people over. It's just, I don't know, man.
We're gonna get 20 minutes of this, at least about 20 minutes of this. It was
Well, Cody's entrance would be like 10 minutes, so.
That's true.
Oh man, I just it can't be that hard. Like I feel like if I was say hey we're trying to get Cody some cheers, what they did put him with Dan Lambert. That's a good idea. People are gonna boo Dan Lambert. Cut Cody's entrance a bit. Don't let him beat one of your top baby faces for the title when he's now a 3-time champ. Like there's some things they could have done better.
Let's see. I don't even think Dan Lambert's gonna save it because in his promo this confused me. He literally called the AEW fans stupid. And in the same sentence, insulted Cody, and people cheered it.
Yeah, he was getting cheered a little bit for some of the stuff he said. How do you feel with them referencing WWE, like how Brandy referenced Paul Heyman?
I'm fine. I'm fine with that because Paul Heyman did ECW stuff before.
Yeah,
I think I like Miro's explanation that as long as me, WWE person is someone who was homegrown and stayed there their whole career. If you wrestled outside, then you're not a WWE person to me.
Yeah.
If you outside.
Yeah, that's been a thing that I've been seeing people say on the internet for as long as since even TNA when they were popular, saying, "Oh, they're just keep signing WWE guys." Like, I don't know, that's a stupid thing to say. Just they're wrestlers. They're not people,
Right. And also, like, I don't know, like WWE's paying them all this money. Don't judge people for going there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's money. It's good paycheck. That's one thing they don't do wrong. They'll pay.
Yeah, I mean, I still get confused whenever I see like new young talent trying to go there today. I'm like, but I mean, if they're paying you good money, then why not? You have to wrestle.
Yeah.
Did you see the plans for AJ? I haven't watched Raw, so I don't know if he's already a babyface yet, but
they're turning him babyface again?
Yeah, he's going babyface, and he might not get the blow-off match with Omos because apparently they did it at a house show, and everyone thought it was awful.
I can't imagine him having a good match. I mean, Omos, he's I don't know if he can wrestle yet. I still don't know.
No, he can't. He can't.
Like, I don't think he's bad. Like, he can, do that kick, and if he's with the right people, they can make him look good like the New Day. But I can't imagine that being a good match. I don't think even AJ could do much there besides selling.
Right. Like at best, all he can do is like springboard and get tossed off, but
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, his entire time they should have been having AJ tutor him and just let him wrestle a little more, get some reps under him. But I don't know what their plan is for him, honestly.
I wish they did not have him team up. Then AJ could have, if he was still almost today, he could have challenged Big E. Give him Big E,
I didn't hate it because AJ got the tag belts. But if you wanted to team up with somebody, he could have teamed with somebody else, and they could have had some classic tag team matches, man. I don't know, AJ and Balor versus New Day, as opposed if he tagged to Balor. Imagine that.
Right.
There's some stuff they could have done better there. So, almost just needs more time. And if you want a polished big man, why'd you drop Broad Strowman? There's a lot of other polished big men he could have had for that position while almost got ready. He could have been in NXT right now, killing it.
Seriously. Especially in 2.0, they would have loved.
Especially in 2.0, he'd been great down there right now. Here it comes. Ethan Page.
I don't get why Scorpio Sky is in this match, because nothing against Ethan Page, but I'm pretty sure he had the last TNT Championship match.
He just fought Sammy for a title recently. Speaking of people that fought Sammy for a title, where's my guy Jay Lethal, man? I haven't seen him on Dark Elevation since his debut.
Oh, that's true. That Battle Royal, I guess, but
oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess that counts, but
it shouldn't, because he should.
It shouldn't.
Yeah,
we can do more. If you want to do something, I would like to see Jay Lethal versus Andrade. That little Ric Flair connection. It would have some great matches, and I think Jay Lethal can lose that and put Andrade over and still look good.
At this stage of his career, where would you put Jay Lethal, in booking wise? Do you have him as a champion? Do you have?
I'm biased. I'd push him to the moon, man. He can talk, and I don't think he's that old. I think he's still in his young 30s. He started when he was a teenager, so I think he's been in the game for a while, but he's still pretty young. There's no way he's close to 40 right now.
That'd be very impressive. If he's not 40 yet, then that's crazy. Yeah,
I'm gonna check because I'm pretty sure he's still pretty young. When he was in TNA, he was 20. All right, he's a little older. He's 36.
Okay, that's not bad. That's
still I feel like he still has a lot of time under his belt here.
Yeah.
To get a proper world title. He never got the TNA world title. He was Ring of Honor world title, but like a main stage at some point. Even if it's just a TNT title, I think he needs a title run.
Right. Yeah, he could definitely actually, now you say that, I wouldn't mind seeing him take it off with Cody.
Yeah. Especially since I don't know, Cody's out here stealing people's moves, man.
The Dapper Yapper.
That's how JR made up.
I don't think it was JR. I think it was somebody.
Okay. I'll admit, seeing JR back was pretty nice, man. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's healthy. He really is, good at his job.
Yeah. I'm happy for him. And like I said, when he joined AEW, gave him a new lease on life. He moved down to Jacksonville. He's loving it.
Yeah. They're gonna need to bring it, man. Here come the boos.
Did you see Jake Atlas debuted?
Where?
Dark.
Oh, really?
I don't think it aired yet. They taped it. So
that might be it. Because I just watched Dark this week. I didn't see him. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Was he? Who'd he face? Was it just an enhancement match, or was it he got to wrestle?
I'm not sure, but I do know that he's not Jake Atlas. He has to wrestle under his real name.
Really?
I don't know if
because of WWE.
I would guess so.
That's a shame, man. He had built that name up a lot over here in the Indies in the West Coast.
Right. And he also, it looks like he could be getting signed because after his match, I don't know who he fought. I don't know if he won or whatever. But after the match, Tony Khan came out to the stage and shook his hand.
Wow. He's probably getting signed. I mean, he's talented. I mean, he has a nice gimmick, a nice story. Yeah. And he can go in the ring. He probably needs a little more work on the mic. But that stuff you can work on. And not a lot of people in AEW can talk that well. It's more about the wrestling.
It's just a shame. securing his dream of being the first openly gay WWE
Yeah.
champion. It's not, I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a fair shake.
They didn't, man. And I felt like it seemed like they were. It seemed like they were pushing him for a bit, and they just kind of just stopped all of a sudden.
Right.
Like, he was beating Swerve Scott, like, in their storyline before Swerve went heel. And then they just, like, stopped pushing him and let him go.
And he found a way to somehow make a DDT a believable finisher.
Yeah. Again, you know, this is a rainbow DDT or something?
Yep.
They call it. It's a hell of a move. It's creative.
Yeah.
It's hard. I've never seen anyone else do it. It's hard to innovate in wrestling nowadays. I'm still trying to think of a move that no one else has done.
Seriously. Ooh. Clean slap.
I'm going to tell you right now, with 14 minutes left, there's no way they're topping him.
No, there's no way. Did Cody get booed on his thing?
Yeah, he got booed.
That's just, yeah. I think the fans are too hard on him, but some of it is deserved.
Yeah.
Are you gonna check out? So actually, this is good to go over with you now then, because last episode, Zach and I started the West Coast Poppy Awards.
I saw it without your boy. It was on me, though. I should have been there. I'm sorry to the people watching.
Yeah, well, life happens. The man's providing. He's putting food on the table.
Trying.
And we talked about the most look forward to promotion for the next year.
Okay.
Do you have one? And just a sub question, just because this was what I was originally going to ask you. Are you going to check out MLW with Lucha Underground's thing?
I did not know that was a thing. I want to start watching MLW because there's a lot of good guys over there. David Richards, I've been watching forever, man, since he was in Ring of Honor with the Eddie Edwards and their American Rules tag team. TJP's over there. I think Jacob Fatu's over there. I think he might be leaving. There's a lot of guys. I want to watch MLW. So for sure, I'm going to check them out. Most looked forward to, I think OTT's coming back. I want to see more from, AEW is amazing. If I'm not looking at the top guys, I want to see more from Impact Wrestling. I'm a big TNA fan. I hope they get it right with the production and just more people to watch. Somehow they spark some type of thing. I don't know if I'm looking forward. I don't know if I'm going to watch this. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. But me and Eric have been to some WoW shows. I know they're under a ton of controversy. I'm just curious to see how they do this. I'm curious. I don't know if I'm going to watch, but I'm curious.
That's a good point. I should have included that, but we did the actual episode. I think I put Shimmer.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, not Shimmer. We put Stardom. I should have put Shimmer too. Put Stardom, MLW, GCW, and Terminus.
Oh, yeah. I think, is that Jonathan Gresham's thing? I know he's a big part of it. I don't know if it's actually his.
Yeah, it's his thing.
But that's a cool looking pay-per-view, man. They got the idea from The Walking Dead. Like, that was a big story arc in The Walking Dead back when it was in its prime. So, like, the whole theme of the pay-per-view is just so cool to me, being a Walking Dead fan.
Okay. I haven't got past episode 4, I think, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. It definitely dropped the ball since its prime, but, you know, it was a huge show back in the day. DB keeps talking about having that match with Jonathan Gresham. That's going to steal the show if they have it in AEW.
I think their game plan is... Because I thought like it would make sense for them to do it at Terminus, but
yeah,
I feel like Tony Khan probably told Brian, like...
like, we're going to save that one.
Yeah. Like, you'll get that match one day, but we can't give it to you right now.
Yeah.
Because
I can see him, stepping in there for that, because it might not be like a mainstream big match, but for the real wrestling fan, that's huge.
Yeah. Do you think
they're going to kill it?
Has Daniel Bryan? I mean, I guess that's true, because I don't know if Daniel Bryan's like a mainstream wrestling name.
I feel like he kind of is, but it's just levels to it.
Yeah. That's true.
Like, I don't think, like, if I asked my friends, like, who don't watch wrestling, if they knew who Daniel Bryan was, they probably might not know. I mean, if I referenced, like, the Yes Movement, some of that type of stuff, they might know some of that. Or if someone they haven't watched reality TV, watched Total Divas, they might know him from there. But I don't think too many of my non-wrestling fans know who he is.
That's true. I mean, hell, we're still calling him Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, good point. Bryan Danielson. Yeah. Bryan Danielson. Oh, man. him versus Kyle O'Reilly has to happen.
Oh, it has to. Him versus Johnny Gargano when he's
Gargano. It's criminal that it didn't happen in NXT when they could have done it.
It absolutely is.
Adam Cole. There's just so many possibilities for AEW. Like I don't want to keep saying it for everything because they do have their flaws. They're not perfect, but damn, the possibilities are endless when you think about their roster.
Oh yeah, they might have the best roster in the world, and it's growing.
They might at this point. At this point, they might. It's insane the collection of talent they got. We're still on commercial break, by the way. I mean, our picture-in-picture. Anybody's watching along. This match isn't really doing it for me. I'm not that attached to this match, to be honest with you. And I like both guys, but I'm not that attached.
We literally just saw the real main event, so that's probably why.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any plans to watch the Book of Boba Fett?
I'm going to wait to get more episodes. My friend said he watched it, and he said he enjoyed it. But I'm not doing. I don't do it with animes. I don't do it with Disney shows anymore. I don't like to watch it week to week.
Yeah, it's kind of dated now. I'm probably gonna wait too. It was a good thing I waited for Hawkeye. I got to watch it all in one sitting, and it was really cool to see it. So I might do the same for this show. I forget her real name, but the woman that's with him, she's the first person in history to be a Disney princess, a Marvel superhero, and in Star Wars. Shout out to her, man. She's a legend.
Absolutely is. That's crazy.
And it's criminal I'm blanking her name. I can't believe I am. But, like I know her. Like I love her from Mulan, man. She's amazing.
Right. Wasn't she? She was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? That's what I'm
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., yeah. And she was like a badass.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
She's had a great career. People don't talk about her enough.
Not at all.
Speaking of...
All right, back to the main event here.
Sorry, speaking of legendary careers, quick shout out to Betty White's family and just R.I.P. Betty White, because that hard today.
Yeah. I can't believe, 99, man. It's a hell of a life.
I think there was a film that came out a couple months ago. It was like a celebration of just her. And it was like
I feel like I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to, maybe they'll bring it back. I hope they do because I wanted to see it in theaters.
Yeah, it's crazy, have someone like that. Like I know they would show stories like, she had her talk show and she let black people on the show, even though they were told not to do that. She still did it anyways. For someone to be born in the 1920s, man, it's just like it's insane to think about.
Right.
And be like that, universally known as being like a good person.
Always spreading joy.
To
this day, I don't know if I don't think you watched Community yet, right?
No, not like fully.
Right. I think that's my favorite thing she's done, besides Golden Girls now, because she's there. She does like a rap with Donald Glover and.
Oh my gosh, I gotta see that.
It's nice. She was just a fun person. Scorpio Sky.
Yeah, Dustin Rhodes coming out here. Yeah, I didn't. She did a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. Would you take Dustin Rhodes as a champion before he leaves? I was at TNT, but I think I'd want to see him.
100%. I don't know why they're waiting so long because he had that classic with Cody at Double or Nothing that we saw, which is almost 3 years ago now, which is insane to think about. But I think he's earned one last title run. I want him to win the NWA title so he can have that lineage.
Oh, that's true.
But I don't see why they haven't tried to just get. I don't be mad at him getting, even if it's not a long run, just one title before he goes out. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I always thought I don't know if anyone's. I'm sure it's been done before, but how Ric Flair went out, they said you lose one match, you're done. I think if Dustin Fine does grab that belt, build him towards getting that belt. If you put that storyline where he loses that belt, that's your belt's your lifeline. You lose the belt, you're done. I think that'd be a cool storyline.
That'd be awesome. I'd take that.
Yeah.
I also want to point out, I hate that Cody jobbed out his finisher.
Yeah. I don't understand why he did that. And no offense to Ethan Page, he's a great wrestler, but that was a horrible sell.
Oh yeah,
that was a weird looking sell. Jeez. Great wrestler. Love him as a heel, but that was kind of weird to look at.
That was.
Yeah, I don't know why like you said, he jobbed out his finisher just to do like the Cody cutter, and then what's the other one he does now? Like the Tiger Driver. Why are you doing the Tiger Driver as your finisher, bro?
Right. Like, for someone who does like a lot of references to Triple H, that is very eerily close to a pedigree.
Yeah. Like, I want to know what is it known? Like, did Triple H do something to him? Like, was there something that like really pissed him off there?
Right.
He's always referencing Triple H. I don't know.
It's weird, man. I guess Cody just really overthought his career, man, because he was on fire.
Yeah. The crowd's into it. They get the "This is awesome" chants, but
really,
which is surprising for Cody, who's been getting booed out of the building lately.
Still shouldn't be the main event.
Yeah, 100%.
Win me over yet. I don't want to stop saying it, but
yeah, I think if you gave this to the women, man, for them to say the main event, they went out there and did their best. Was the last AEW show of 2021. There's a lot they could have said there that would help them, than as opposed to Ethan Page losing to Cody Rhodes, which is probably going to happen. That's a hell of a kick. I know he didn't sell right, but that roundhouse, that question mark kick you just did was really cool.
Yeah.
Cody Cutter.
Real quick, Carnage Rage in the chat. How you doing, man? This SOB deserves everything he gets. He ended a great reign of Sammy Guevara.
He did, man. Shout out to Sammy, man. I really wanted a longer run from him. I thought he could have had some crazy match. I told the guys in chat he didn't even get a chance to defend the title on pay-per-view. I think every other champion is defended on pay-per-view except him.
Damn, man. Huh.
Or at least won the belt on pay-per-view. Like, he's never had anything to do with the belt on pay-per-view because he won it on Rampage, lost it on Rampage.
Right. And then he wasted some time doing the Inner Circle thing. With,
Yep.
Damn, Lambert. Yeah, I don't get what they really stepped on Sammy. Like, he is one of the top baby faces right now, and it's not because of booking.
Yeah, he started out like being known, I think, for like how great of a seller he was that first few years of the Inner Circle. And he started doing crazy moves, and he started having really good matches. Like his match with Jay Lethal was amazing. His match, I believe he had one with Bobby Fish, I think it was. It was really good.
Yeah. Carnage Rage again, agreeing with what we said earlier, that if anything, I think the only person who would end Cody's reign would be Jay Lethal, but they're not giving him any TV time.
No TV time at all, man. Like, how do you have this guy debut and then just not use him again? Like, Eric had to remind me he was in the Battle Royal, and I completely forgot.
Oh my god.
Like, he's a hell of a talent.
He is. And he could talk. Why are you not using him?
This man can talk as anybody, as himself, as Flair, as Macho. Like, it's hard enough to talk about myself. You're doing all these impressions.
If Jay Lethal doesn't get shine, I think I made an excuse for them. Like, somebody said, like, the race car with AEW, and I was like,
yeah,
it's just because all their friends are just, they don't have any black friends. But if Jay Lethal doesn't get any shine, then at that point, that's when everyone should be like, okay, y'all seriously do need to talk to.
Yeah. Damn, man. All these crossroads. He gonna go for that Tiger Driver again?
I think he might.
Yep. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure I'm hearing some boos.
You know what this fucking reminds me of? I think it was a SmackDown vs. Raw where you can make your own finisher or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, you would just see people do like these, like, all these stupid moves chained together, like power bomb, and then straight to something that was completely random. And that's exactly what we just saw.
Yeah, I remember exactly what you're talking about. You think it just ends with Cody right here, or you think someone comes out?
I think it just ends. I hope not, because they should. I expected more if the women's match to the main event, but
yeah,
it's
you should have closed the year with Sammy.
That would have been really cool, actually. That would have been nice.
Yeah. My thing is, if Cody finally goes heel, what does that mean for like his storyline with MJF? Be the bad guy, the factory turning on him. So were they all just right about him this entire time?
Right. Yeah, that's so weird. Um, Andre Age, one more time. I pre-ordered Wrestle Kingdom 16 on Fight Night 1 and 2. For one, I want to see the return of Katsuyori Shibata,
Yeah.
and number two, to see the main event.
Yeah, Shibata versus Zack Sabre Jr., right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think it's special rules, too, for that match.
I know, because I think Thursday, Friday are nights 1 and 2. But night 3, I'd love to.
Wow, it's
try
coming
to
soon.
stream it.
Yeah. I think if we got time, man, I want to see if we can do that. Is it worth it for that Stardom match that was 6 stars last year?
Oh,
I think you guys are going to love that match.
that'd be really cool.
Probably see if we can get it out by the time they have the night 3 of Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, we gotta get on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the Rampage stream. Filling in for Zach here.
That's right. You can catch him. He is going to be doing a Dynamite stream, he says, next week. So catch him next Wednesday. And then, of course, he's going to be doing Rampage again. So catch him on that, too. Anything coming up on the channel you want to try and promote, Knock?
Yeah, I mean, I know I've been saying this for weeks, months this time, but we're going to get some Champions videos. We're going to get some tier lists. That's going to make that my goal going into this, next year to get us going. We want to hit 700 subs. So share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We greatly appreciate all you guys who've joined us in this ride. And yeah, let's keep this thing going, keep building.
Definitely. We're talking about what we want to do for the Royal Rumble. We want to have something planned out for that. We might do something else with our channel. We're still talking about it, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And of course, subscribe, because Sunday is the West Coast POPcast, episode 90. It's flipping 90 episodes, man. That's
Damn.
crazy. And also do me a favor and check out. Yes, I was correct. Wasting Time with You live up here on Twitch. I'm going live tomorrow.
Let's go.
But
yeah, definitely. If you guys are, obviously, life stuff. Eric talks about a lot of range of stuff. So check him out there. Send some questions.
Yeah. But all right. I guess that's it for this. Hope you all have a happy New Year. Knock, thank you for doing this with me, man. Always
Yes, sir.
Doing it. And we'll catch you guys on Sunday.
Peace out.